official press conference. Coach John and Captain Mark.
John, what's good about the changes? Was it partly due to last week and obviously giving other players an opportunity?
Yeah, I think firstly, I'm also looking at giving people opportunities as well. I want to give people hope, and I'm looking at the depth of the squad as well. So that's the only way I'm going to get to know who's reliable and who isn't moving forward. So obviously, with an eye on the short term and the long term, it's important that I do present players opportunities. We're also managing some guys, their well-being and trying to obviously regenerate them because they've had a lot of rugby. So, but yeah, nothing really has been decided in terms of the last week's form. It's pretty obvious that we conceded 5 tries through one area, and we've got to sort out our discipline, and we've got to learn to work harder for each other.
John, are you concerned about the discipline? I mean, a number of yellow cards you guys have conceded already this season. 3 times, I think, cynical play. Does that concern you?
Yeah, there'll certainly be consequences for players going forward in terms of not being reliable in that area. Likewise in core skill. So all those things are changing. I mean, we're in transition, and one can't be a miracle worker in terms of changing bad habits within 7 days, but certainly over a period of time we'll get there.
John, how do you, in preparation for Friday night's game, how do you repair or try to repair the knock-in confidence that you took in Nelspruit on Friday night?
It's all mental. Our whole problem is all mental. It's that simple.
You feel as if you guys, within 7 days or 6 days rather, can...
I will just touch on what Coach Rich was saying, 3 yellow cards and 5 more tries. I mean, just if you can stop that leak already, you have a massive swinging point. So if we can tighten that up for the weekend, I think we'll already be on a better foot.
Excited to see guys like Duncan and Rubs.
Yeah, well, I've seen their potential, so nice to see them back. Both outstanding players, and I think hopefully can contribute on the weekend.
Nice chess margin.
John, minutes at 10. Are you happy to give him a go there?
Yeah, I think he's ready to go. I mean, I could still continue to integrate him from the bench, but I think it's important to get him started. And he's a good communicator. He understands where I want the attack to end up like. He's been in a system before where attack is very much about building pressure, with the ball and not giving it away easily. So it's important that I surround him or put him in the team in order to orchestrate that, and if he can be a role model in terms of delivering that, then that's going to help others grow as well.
John, you must be excited with the sort of sevens flavour we've got inside of Tim Akaba on the bench and Stegman Khanz as well.
Yeah, I'm more interested in game line and breaking the game line and loose forwards, being busy and physical and hard. First priority is game line. So if you look at the loose forward mix, obviously it's starting to take shape in terms of the type of footballer, and also the bench needs to have the ability to increase the tempo of the game and maintain that game line. Loose forwards have to have also the ability to put others into space as well. Ever since I've come to the club, I've noticed that I've thought we've had limitations in the back 5 of our forward pack because we've been lacked mobility, and we clearly demonstrated the other night in Nelspruit that we weren't interested in dominating the game line. So I look forward to a change in that mentality.
I'd like to take out from your guys' first game against Griquas in Kimberley, in the way in which guys were able to use the ball in hand.
Yeah, I mean they're confident. They've got better. We've plateaued a little bit, so But like any team, you look at them, on an individual case by case, and they present us opportunities, like we present them opportunities. I guess it's about who gets in first and who remains solid and works the hardest for each other. So I think it'll be a pretty exciting game.
On a more positive side, you lose a game, but you also win a game, and you're back in contention again. With the closeness of the log, do you guys look at that and say to yourselves, there's still a hell of a lot more to play for this competition?
Yeah, definitely. You could have a good win this weekend, get our momentum back. Who's to say what could happen in the rest of the competition?
John, do you think it's good for South African rugby that the Currie Cup competition is so competitive this year, with the Pumas and Griquas playing well against the so-called bigger unions?
Yeah, it is. As I said before, it's a competition that has a huge presence in South African rugby. It's changed, and I guess it's what is it here to deliver? I still think now it's very much a development competition, and you've obviously got to have the mindset to around trying to win it, but more importantly, when you're trying to prepare for the bigger stage, it's actually very much a development program. So you're looking at players that are a lot younger, and I think it'll continue to get younger as well. If you look at the way that players have the opportunity to go to Japan and go into other markets, that will always become a greater challenge for us at home here. So I think the competition is ideal for the younger developing player, and ultimately you as a director of rugby or as a selector of Super Rugby, you can identify whom you think that can step up. One thing you've got to make it very, very clear: there is a distinct difference between Currie Cup and Super Rugby. And for those who think there's a parallel, it's laughable to even think like that, because there's a huge difference between both competitions. But it is the feeding ground to Super Rugby, so it's important for us to identify who has the ability to step up.
Cool, thank you.